Hello, this is Jacob Fry with Frytech IT Services. In this how-to video, I'm going to show you a little bit about how to figure out what type of hard drive space you have, the amount of RAM you have, what type of operating system you have, and some of those other small things, just in case someone asks you or you need to figure that out for any reason. This is Windows 10 64-bit Pro Edition, and I've got this PC out here on the desktop. You can right click and go to Properties here, or if you don't have this PC, you can just click on the Start button and type System, and it will take you exactly to the same thing. It's right here under the Control Panel, System. And this right here tells you the additional Windows you have. Windows 10 Pro, like I said before, 64-bit, 16 gigs of RAM, and I've got a quad-core Athlon AMD 2.8 and the name and work group of my machine. Those are some really good, valid pieces of information if someone asks you what type of Windows system you're running. Windows 7 is very similar, and Windows 8 as well. It's actually verbatim to click in the Start menu and type in System, and or right-clicking on my computer or this PC and hitting Properties. Now the other thing you can do is go right here to this PC, and this will tell you your hard drive space. Now I've got a 256 gig solid state hard drive in here, and I've got 63 gigs left, and then two platter terabyte drives, and then a 4.5 terabyte NAS. And this tells you a lot of information. You can also right click on one of these and go to Properties, and under your Properties it gives you use space as well as free space. Well, it gives you the use space. Before it gave you the free space and the total space, and right here it gives you the use space. And you can also use the disk cleanup utility as well as going to tools, and you can do an error check, which Windows 10 will run within the operating system, and Windows 7 and 8.1. 8.1 I think you might have to, it might run as well in the operating system, but I know Windows 7 you have to restart for that, or you can do a disk defragmentation, which is a good thing for a little bit of cleanup. Those are a few things. Now, another really good thing to do to figure out things about your hardware and your computers, hit your Start menu and click on Run, and or just type msinfo32.exe. Oops, I mistyped that. You go msinfo32.exe, and that'll bring up your system information panel. You can also just type System like you did before. Instead of clicking System here, you click System Information, and it will bring up this, and this gives you a lot more in-depth information about your operating system, like the build number and the version number that you have, and it'll tell you the manufacturer, which of course is Microsoft. You're at 64, which means your 64-bit based operating system. Also, this will be 64-bit based processor as well. Processor type, like it showed you before. Your BIOS version, whether it's UEFI or Legacy, and a few other things if you got secure boot state, and some other random things, your time zone and your RAM, things like that. But this is another good way to look at stuff. You can also have other hardware resources, components, and your software environment. It tells you stuff about drivers, multimedia things, CD-ROM. It tells me I got a Plextra in here as well as my ASUS Blu-ray. All sorts of fun things in here that you can get from that. So that's the end of this video. Appreciate you watching it. You can also visit me at www.frytechit.com. Thank you.